Hi, this is Wayne Bilal with today's Smart Profit Maximizing Moment. Wow, it's Monday morning and I need to be retrained. It's been kind of a Monday morning too, starting a couple minutes late. My apologies. iPad, I left it at home and it had my notes on it, so I had to print. Today, I call myself the Smart Profit Maximizing Coach because that's what I do. I am the creator of the Smart Profit Maximizing System, and I use that to help my business owners make more money. Simple as that. My experience, I'm a local CPA, own my own firm since 1991, been working since the late 70s, specifically with small businesses. And truthfully, helping them pay less taxes and make more money is really what our focus is. Today I'm going to talk about something that is going to bore you. Probably. It shouldn't. But most business owners, when I start talking about it, they get, yeah, right, that's for my accountant. Let's talk about that. There's really 4 types of businesses that I run into. Ones that don't have a set of books. They're really a disaster. They have no idea. Matter of fact, there's some that don't know whether they made money in 2018 until I finish their financial statement, sometimes in the summer or even up against October. It's a flat out surprise to them. Okay? The second one have a decent set of books, so what they're finding out is historical. Okay? The third have live books. And when I say historical, that means they're turning in their stuff to a bookkeeper or they're getting their financial statement a month, 2 months, 3 months after the fact, but at least it's in the same year. Okay? The third are live. They're downloading from the bank every day. They're keeping their books straight. The owner is doing what I've talked about last week about looking at those 5 critical reports they need to do. Remember what those were? Weekly P&L, so you can see whether you're making money. Your accounts receivable report, so you can see who owes you money. Your accounts payable report, so you can see who owes you. Sales reports, so that you know who's buying from you and what's selling. And finally, fifth, how much cash you have in the bank. These are live. These are great. These are people that are seriously thought I heard noise, sorry about that. These people that are seriously on top of the ball. The top ones, though, these are the fourth. The fourth ones are the ones that are at the very top. These are the ones that aren't just looking today, and they're definitely not looking last month or the month before or last year before they get their records. They're looking towards the forward. They're looking towards the future. They're looking forward to the future is what I meant to say, but hey, it's live, so I don't get a retake. Anyways, how do they do that? Well, the tool they use is budgeting, okay? Yes, I hate to budget. I'm a CPA, for God's sakes. I hate to budget. But it is the key, and I find it necessary to growing a massively successful business, all right? It is the key for staying out of trouble. I don't know anybody who likes budgeting. It's very simple as that. No matter how big your business is, though, you will need to budget if you want to look towards the future and to plan rather than to react, all right? That's why I feel that doing my budget is one of the key management tools and money-making tools that I use, all right? My budget allows me, and should allow you, to make sure I collect my receivables on time. I literally have my budget by customer, all right? Now, for a lot of people, that's not possible. If you're in retail business, almost impossible. So your budgeting actually is easier. If you're in the service industry, though, or contracting business where you have, less customers that owe you money at a time, vital, all right? I use my budget to be sure that I do the work required to keep my monthly outsourcing clients happy. So the ones that are paying me monthly are vital, reoccurring revenue. So I look at my budget. It reminds me these people are paying me. Otherwise, it's easy to out of sight, out of mind. I use my budget to track pending prospect proposals while seeing how much closing the deal means to my ending cash flow. Motivator, make the follow-up phone call. Man, if I close this one, it adds da-da-da. It should be easy, but sometimes the budget process reminds me, yeah, geez, I hadn't heard from them. I was budgeting to close that this month. It hasn't happened. Let me follow up with them. I use it to see the effect of customer prepaid plans. We're going to talk about that a lot more, but I use those in my cash flow course and my coaching when I put there. I plan the workflow for my extended returns, all right, for work into the future for you guys, all right. I estimate the total income from current work or work in process. What work in process is there? And how much effort do I need to put in to make sure this money comes in when it should? I detail all my monthly bills so I can compare that to what is actually spent. Stick the butt. There's 85 to 90% of businesses are using some form of QuickBooks. Most, I'm not sure about the online one, but I think it does. But for sure, the desktop ones have the ability to put in a budget so that you can compare monthly to what your budget was. I use it to identify when I'm going to have large cash expenses, and this forces me to make sure I have cash for it. I also use it to control costs. So I use it as a way to compare what I budgeted the cost to be to what I'm actually spending, and I'm looking for quickly to make corrections rather than finding out at the end of the year I didn't make that much money, and oh, hey, look, this bill went up for whatever reason. I use it to identify possible new products, customers, and partnering opportunities, and to help calculate their effect. This helps me stay motivated to work on the important projects rather than just putting out fires in my office, all right? These factors are some, but mainly the main ones, of why I spend so much time and energy on my budget. In fact, it's not really that hard, all right? Once it's set up, it really is a matter of replugging the numbers, and I spend 2 to 3 hours a month on it. And truthfully, I've gotten to a point where I don't do it every month. I do it closer to quarterly because that's all I need. All right. In truth, when you're setting up the budget the first time, it might be a good idea to get your accountant to help you. This is an excellent time to have them help you. All right. I know budgets are boring. I told you I was going to bore you. But in truth, like I told you all through this video, budgets are what the top 0.1% of successful businesses do differently than everybody else. They are forward-looking. They are proactive rather than reactive. That's what you should be doing if you want to be massively successful. Until next time, this is Wayne Bilal saying, let's make this our most profitable year ever. Thank you very much.